Hey guys, Tomboy601, and I know we've all been here before. We've fully specced out our Graf Zeppelin for secondaries as opposed to any other sort of flight-based bonuses. We've set up a brilliant ambush on a fully suspecting Alaska, and it turns out the secondaries just don't have the juice to get the job done. And so you end up heading back to port a little early. And well, when you get to port, you may find your eye catching something because, of course, we do have a brand new port this time around. One that seems like it would be ripe for Easter eggs. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, folks. We are going to be diving into the port, taking a look at all of the Easter eggs because it is fully packed. But before we dive into our port, we should probably head over to the PC. Welcome to the designer bench port. What you could say our port is based off of, and I think it's important to start here for a couple of reasons. The biggest being there are a lot of plans and things strewn about, and we should probably use what's based here to kind of eliminate things from our port that could be intentional little hints, because I definitely feel like us as a community are ready and willing to go to be like, oh, look, there's a thing right there that they're teasing the place. Because, you know, it's kind of what I do. I understand. So first things first, let's go ahead and talk about the blueprints. The first one that you see closest to the camera right now, that is a blueprint for the Atlanta. So we have that boat in the game. It's sitting on top of the blueprints for the New York. We have that in the game. Up on the wall, the big one is the Seattle. We do not have Seattle currently in the game, so that could be something coming our way, but I am doubtful that that is the way that they would announce it. So let's go ahead and take a deeper dive in our own port. I'm going to do something you should never do, and don't follow my example. I'm going to go into a tier 1 match and then quit out immediately. To the new players, I am so sorry. I abandoned you in tier 1. I hope you ended up winning. Anyways, we do this so we can get a beautiful, clear view of the port. And let's just start going from what we can see and what the bonuses, what's going on, because, you know, it is a very good looking port. So first thing, over on the far right of the screen, but really the left of the port, is our beautiful container ship. Of course, in the regular PC game, they don't have the Red Oak Victory. We have her sitting there in all of her glory. Strewn around on the ground is some letters. They do have the insignia of World of Warships in the letter. I don't think there's really anything surprising within there. We also see a kind of popper in the background, a party popper that does have the captain and fishy on it. It's kind of, I think it's just kind of the legendary birthday. That's kind of the theme of this update. Next, I want to go ahead and draw your attention to the planes that are in the center of the screen right now. The first one on the left is an F4u Corsair. It's not used as an attack aircraft on any of the PC planes, so I'm kind of questioning whether these are even teasers at all. The next one is the one that's drawn everyone's interest because it's a BF-109 with rockets, and of course we don't have rocket planes as of current, so it would be interesting to see if that is a tease towards rocket planes. Additionally, right off the front of that plane is another one of those poppers, and then as we scroll up, we see this beautiful board with the blueprints of the Seattle up there in the center. You know, it just has congratulations kind of photos strewn all over. From what I can tell, these are kind of previously released images, ones that we don't really I don't think there's anything really hidden in them. And for example, that one on the bottom that looks like an Iron Duke to me, nothing really too special there. We have Phil, as we mentioned before, and then if we scroll over to the right, we have this wonderful Atari, and of course the time on the TV is 4:20, which cool. Yay, we get a wheat joke. And that's kind of the base overview of the port. Honestly, I don't feel like there's too many Easter eggs here. It doesn't feel like they're there's anything that they are trying to hint at or get at. I had my high hopes that we would be getting some sort of like, ooh, that's so cool. They're definitely hitting on it. Maybe the rocket plane is there, but I think I think that's the only thing we can maybe go into. If we look in the back, there's nothing really in the background. Now, if you do have the volume all the way up, you may hear a little cat purr, which is a fun little noise. Legend has it that that purr is Unsinkable Sam. If you're not familiar with who Unsinkable Sam is, don't worry. He was basically a cat that survived the sinking of 3 different vessels. First Bismarck, then HMS Cossack, and then finally HMS Ark Royal, which, okay, maybe then that's the big tease, is HMS Ark Royal confirmed, because Unsinkable Sam's here. That's me grasping at straws. I'll go ahead and play his purring right now. Cute, ain't it? Also, the idea is that Unsinkable Sam is the patch that you get if you complete the legendary Birthday Bureau project. But beyond that, like I said, I think there's surprisingly less as far as like future game teaser Easter eggs here in the port, which I know is unfortunate. I think we were all hoping for some sort of like, oh, that's so cool. But the fact that like all of the blueprints are the ones from the PC. Now, you could argue that, the Atlanta blueprint that is down in that bottom right hand corner right there could be the San Diego, because the PC just got the San Diego. It's a up-tiered Atlanta. And of course, Atlanta and San Diego are the same class of ship, and therefore you could call it either one. But that's my thing. Oh, also, my favorite thing in this port is that little thumbs up right there. If you look, it looks like it's just an asset that got left over from the PC port, or from the PC version of the port. It's just like something that got stuck there, or they kind of faked it in a bookmark on the PC version, and for us, it's stuck up there. But yeah, guys, that is the port. Sad. I know it's unfortunate. I was hoping for some deep dive Easter eggs in here, but I am just not seeing them, which is unfortunate. Okay, guys. So if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.